You think approaching women is something you have to do, that the guy who gets attention is always the one who makes the first move. I used to believe that too. Hard. Standing there watching some other guy just walk up to the girl I wanted to talk to. Stomach dropping like a bad elevator. Brain running the same loop. Not yet. Not ready. Maybe later. I'd stand there for 20 minutes, building it up in my head, telling myself it was just personality. Just who I was. Like I was about to negotiate a hostage situation over something that should have been a 2-second hey. That was the most expensive lie I ever bought. Because here's what I didn't see back then. The guy who gets approached isn't louder. He isn't smoother. He isn't even better looking half the time. He's being read differently. Women approach too, just not how you expect. Not sprinting across the room. Through glances that linger a second too long. Through proximity that feels intentional. Through small openings they create. But they only do it when your signals feel safe to move toward. I spent years missing those signals completely. Thinking attraction started with the perfect line. It doesn't. It starts with her scan. Safe, unsafe, interesting, irrelevant. That decision happens in seconds before you even move. By the time you walk over, you're not creating an impression. You're confirming one, which means you're never starting from zero. You're always stepping into a frame that already exists. Mechanism 1, the pre-approach signal. This is where I messed it up for years. Night after night. I'd see someone across the room, feel that spike, and then go from zero to full approach in one move. No transition, no build. Her brain read interruption, not opportunity. Cold approach every time. Then I learned something simple. Not from a guru, just from a guy who actually understood what was happening. Eye contact first. Half a second longer than normal, not staring, just holding your ground. A small acknowledgement. Then you wait. Not long. Just enough to see if she gives anything back. A shift, a micro smile, a tilt. The first time I tried it, it felt almost too simple. Rooftop bar, maybe 15 feet away. We locked eyes, I held it, gave a slight nod. She mirrored it, barely noticeable. I didn't rush, waited a bit, then walked over. The conversation felt like it was already in motion. No resistance, no awkward start. That's when it clicked. You're not approaching, you're continuing. Most men skip that step. They jump straight into the interaction without giving the other person time to register them. But that small transition is everything. It lowers the emotional cost of engagement. It turns you from stranger into something familiar before you even speak. You're not approaching her, she's meeting you halfway. Mechanism 2, the tension signal. This one sounds backwards. I fought it hard. I spent years trying to hide every sign of nervousness. Acting calm, controlled, unbothered. It made me look tense as hell, like I needed her approval before I even opened my mouth. Here's the shift. You don't remove tension, you contain it, you acknowledge it without apologizing for it. Something like, I almost didn't come over. Simple, clean. That line changes the entire frame. Now you're not performing, you're choosing. There's a difference between someone trying to be liked and someone deciding who they engage with. One feels needy, the other feels selective. I tested this at a friend's party. Same situation where I would normally overthink it. Set the line. She laughed instantly. Shoulders dropped. Energy shifted. The whole interaction relaxed. Most men think hiding nerves builds attraction. It doesn't. It creates distance. A subtle tension she can't explain, but definitely feels. Tension named is tension tamed. And this is where most people never look. Attraction isn't built in the words. It's built in the pacing around them. In how the moment breathes. Most men either push too hard or disappear too early. They don't understand that silence isn't failure. Silence is space. And space is where the other person starts to lean in. Mechanism 3. Curiosity over performance. I used to approach trying to impress. Best stories. Best version of myself. Trying to stand out. And you can feel that energy from a distance. It creates pressure before the conversation even starts. People don't fall for impressive. They fall for interested. Real curiosity slows things down. It removes the need to perform. A question like, What's something about this place most people completely miss? Shifts everything. Now she has to think. Now she's engaged. Now the interaction has direction. I remember one conversation where this flipped everything. She came off closed, almost uninterested. Instead of pushing harder, I leaned into curiosity. Asked about something specific in her world. Within minutes, she opened up, started laughing, telling stories. The energy completely changed because curiosity does something performance never can. It makes the other person feel seen. Performance is forgettable. Presence pulls. Mechanism 4, the name anchor. This one looks small, but it's not. I ignored it for years. Hearing your own name triggers something immediate. Recognition, focus, connection. But it only works if it's clean. Once, natural. That's actually interesting, Mia. And then you move on. No repetition, no emphasis. That one moment anchors the interaction. It makes it feel specific. Like it belongs to the two of you instead of sounding like something you could say to anyone. When I started using this consistently, conversations stuck longer. People leaned in more. It felt more personal without being forced. Names aren't decoration, they're anchors. Mechanism 5, the withdrawal signal. This felt completely wrong at first. Most guys think attraction comes from pushing forward. More talking, more energy, filling every gap. But attraction often builds in the opposite direction. In the pause. In the moment you don't rush to fill silence. In the second where you let the interaction breathe. That space creates tension. And that tension creates pull. I started noticing something subtle when I tested this. When I didn't overfill the moment, she would step in. Ask another question. Keep it going. Invest. That's when it clicked. If you remove all space, you remove her reason to move. Before that, I thought momentum meant constant output. Keep it going. Don't lose the flow. But real momentum isn't created by filling space. It's created by giving the other person a reason to step into it. Mechanism 6, the attention frame. This one took me the longest to understand. I used to let my attention scatter everywhere, reading every reaction, looking for approval in real time. It made me feel unstable, and it showed. Then I changed one thing. I placed my attention deliberately. One person, one moment, fully there. Not intense, not forced, just stable. And the effect was immediate. Conversations felt calmer, stronger, more grounded. It was the first time I noticed how much my attention had been leaking before. Constantly checking reactions, adjusting mid-sentence, trying to read everything at once. And the moment I stopped doing that, the interaction changed without me saying anything different. Because attention isn't just focus, it's signal. It tells the other person whether you're present or searching. Scattered attention creates scattered presence. Here's what I wish someone told me years ago. You don't need better lines, you need better signals. Women don't move toward effort. They move toward perception, toward the man who already feels grounded, already present, already chosen. Eye contact before words. Tension owned, curiosity real. Name used once. Space allowed to exist. That's not luck, that's signal control. Most men try to get attention. A few remove the reasons people hold it back. That's the difference. Then once you see that clearly, you stop chasing interactions and start noticing who was already moving toward you.